In today's Mass, the Gospel was John chapter 3, talks about what God did to save His children. The verse 16, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, so that everyone who believes in Him might not perish, but might have eternal life." Here we see that belief in Jesus is not an optional belief. Belief in Jesus is a mandate from God our Father for our salvation. Verse 17, "For God did not send His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through Him." The following verse shows how important believing in Jesus is. Verse 18, "Whoever believes in Him will not be condemned, but whoever does not believe has already been condemned, because he has not believed in the name of the only Son of God." The only religion or belief that is according to the will of God is belief in His only Son and in His sacrifice for the salvation of all who believe in Him. Any other faith other than the faith in Jesus the Christ is not according to the will of God and does not lead to salvation. This doesn't mean that all people having other faiths, including atheists, will be lost. God, our Father, loves all His children and will save those that will open their hearts and accept Jesus. And this is what the illumination of conscience is all about. You can read about this in the book The Warning by Christine Watkins. Verse 19 says, "And this is the verdict, that the light came into the world, but people preferred darkness to light, because their work were evil." Verse 20, "For everyone who does wicked things hates the light and does not come towards the light, so that this work might not be exposed." Verse 21, "But whoever lives the truth comes to the light, so that his works may be clearly seen as done by God." The works of darkness in the world today are clearly seen by anyone willing to live by the truth. If you open your hearts and minds to what God will tell you, you will know what the world is being led by Satan. This can be seen by acceptance by the world of abortions, euthanasia, homosexuality, sexual immorality, gender confusions. They are all signs of the darkness. In the book of Romans, the Apostle Paul writes, "And be not conformed to this world, but be reformed in the newness of your mind, that you may prove what is the good, the acceptable, and the perfect will of God." As always, God respects the free will He gave you, and you have to choose: live by the light of Jesus or by the darkness of Satan. God bless you. This is Eduardo Alvarez.